Good morning, my fellow chefs. I hope you're enjoying your Sunday. It's a bit damp down here in London. I hope in other areas of the country or in other countries that you're watching this video right now, your weather is much way better than what we have here. So I want to keep this short and simple. And as I said on the title of the video, is that are you feeling frustrated by the way you're being treated by your bosses and or the bosses of your bosses? Especially when you are in a bit higher position like sous chef and above, where you are like either the deputy of your head chef or you're the head chef, so and you've been working a few years within the business, and you come in contact with area managers, with operation managers, higher level ups, but the truth is mostly with your everyday operation managers that you have to deal with. So what I have been noticing for myself for a lot of the years is, people in our lives, okay, we have certain ways of viewing other people based on past behaviors. Okay, and here I'm gonna be brutally honest with what I will share with you here today, alright? I've seen chefs coming with the sports uniforms, Sportex, whatever, running shoes for work. And I do understand that, you're not planning to go out later on tonight. You just want to go and do your job. You're sleepy, you're tired, or whatever. You just want to go to work. But one way you can see there is that people have a tendency to judge you and view you in a certain way based on how is your dress code, or if you go all the time unshaved for work or like big birds or whatever. People have a certain viewing, and because they have to deal with this way of being every day, they form a specific judgment, right? So every time they see you, they expect us to be in a certain way dressed, behaving like not knowing how to speak properly, or smart, or more diplomatic, or dressed like we're going out with our friends or whatever. So what I started seeing for myself, especially the past 3 years, I tend to dress very well when I go to work. I tend to be safe and always well behaved, even to the person who has the most menial job. Because I know that by behaving this way, people will start behaving back to me in an entirely different way. And it has occurred that I used to work for some managers, and they even said that to my face, like, oh, you chef lot, you're always like this and blah, like this and like this. And I told them that you judge me based on past behaviors you had to deal with previous people. I'm not the same. And they're like, no, I don't believe you. But they saw throughout time, like in 3 months, 6 months, they saw that I wasn't the same person, and they got upset because they couldn't accept. Listen to this. They couldn't accept that you are not the same like everybody else that they had to deal with. Okay, and they expect you to be. They expect the worst, right? Let's put it simply. They expect the worst from us because maybe they've seen out there what is worse to them. So my word of advice for you guys is start checking where you come short in life, okay, and start basically upgrading your game. All right, invest a bit money in buying a bit better clothes so you come in a bit like smart casual for work. All right, be shaved. Start reading a book about social behavior once in a while, because what happens here, and you will notice it as you progress in your careers, all right, you start as a KP or commis-chef or a CDP. Eventually you will want to move up in the ladder of the hospitality industry, and you will want to have higher paying jobs. And you know what, it's exactly the same like trying to land a very very beautiful girlfriend. You need to be aware of what you bring on the table for her to be attracted. If you have a fat belly because you drink a lot of beers, for example, all right, and she likes like a guy who's like exercising, you know what, my friend, you need to start exercising yourself. We only attract behaviors and patterns and ways of being based on who we are. So that's my word of advice. Please don't take me wrong, because I want the best. I want the best for my fellow chefs out there in the world, right? And that's what I'm saying. Like, eventually you will want to progress in life. You will want to go higher. Maybe some of you have to sustain, as somebody else told me once ago, that his girlfriend like broke up with him and left him with debt and 2 children. You will want to provide for these people. You wanna come across in life as somebody who's like capable of doing this. You will need to be aware of these things. All right, so eventually you will want to start dressing a bit smarter. You will want to read a couple of books on how to have a bit better social behavior, because then you will go and have a job interview, and based on your behavior, people will want to buy your services, of course. Not only how you cook, but how you speak with them. And it's really interesting because for the past 3 weeks I've been interviewing people to come in my business, and I've come across a wide variety of behaviors, experience, and how people talk. I had people coming in and they were like 56 years of age and they were really scared to cook one dish. I had people who came in, I told them we're like we're like a factory, we cook for a lot of people, mass production, and they were focusing on the interviews to please me. I said, like, do your job right and this way I will be pleased. And I had other people who actually did the job like how they were meant to do it. They took a bit more time to do their dishes, which was like overqualified for me for what I wanted. I said, I thank you, have a nice day, but I explained to them what they can do to land a better job on the next interview that they go, like creating a picture portfolio of your dishes, present yourself a bit different, so on and so on. And this is what I'm sharing with you guys today. Anyway, I want to keep, as I said in the beginning, this video short, but I got carried away. I hope I helped somebody. If you have questions, please comment on the video below. If you like my videos, please like and share so other chefs will see them and read them, and maybe will help somebody out there. All right? Okay, guys. Have a good Sunday. Enjoy your day, and well, have a good one. Bye.